Hello, and welcome to Educational Music Today. I'm your host, Bodacious Carlisle, and today we have a very special guest host. His name is Tone Defius from Tone Defius and the Hearing Aids. Here he is, Tone Defius. Wow, it's nice to have you on the show, Tone Defius.
Oh, why, thank you. It's very nice to be here.
I was very curious as I was thinking here, what inspires you to write your music?
Well, there's a lot of pressure coming from my fans day in, day out. They expect me to produce all these just educational songs with math and science and what have you. And, sometimes it can be pretty frustrating.
Oh, I can imagine it would be frustrating. And, you know what? Speaking of your inspiration for writing in general, I want to know specifically what inspired you to write your new hit single, Lullaby Lullaby, that I've just heard so much about. I mean, it's just crazy.
Well, one day I was doing some calculus homework, and I had to find this limit as x approached 3, I believe. But, every time I plugged it in, I kept getting 0 over 0. You can't have any of that indeterminate form stuff. So what I did was I phoned up my one calculus buddy, who knows quite a bit, and he told me about this awesome new technique called L'Hôpital's rule, and it really changed my life.
That's amazing. I mean, wow, I never would have thought that. But there's one thing I would like you to do, please, first, before we play the clip, is explain what a derivative is for our lesser educated audience members.
Well, you see, the way I've always thought about it is the derivative is the slope equation of an equation.
Well, that'll do it. Now let's roll that clip.
This is L'Hôpital's lullaby. I sing it when I try to find a limit, and the answer is indeterminate. Find the limit as x approaches a. Plug it in and you try to find a way, but all you know, the answer is 0 over 0. X over g of x. The limit's being tough, so what is next? Any problem at all, use L'Hôpital. Differentiate the top and bottom, then plug in again, and then you have the limit. The top, differentiate the bottom. Differentiate the top, differentiate the bottom. Differentiate the top, differentiate the bottom. Differentiate the top, differentiate the bottom.
That was life-changing, I mean, honestly. But this actually reminded me of my younger days where I actually wrote a song, and here it is right here from my pocket.
Oh, wow, I'd love to hear it.
I knew you would, Tone Defius, because you're just that kind of man. So here, it's not about calculus, because I know that's what you like to write about, but I like to write about geometry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like rhombuses?
Oh, I like rhombi so much, but this isn't about no shape. This is actually about proving things.
Proving things? Ooh.
Like, you know, your proofs and your poofs. Anything like
Oh,
that.
no, not a poof.
You can prove if you want to. You can prove stuff all night long. Got the statements lined up on the left side so the reasons can't be wrong. And that's that. I mean, it's really quite elementary, really. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what that was. I mean, I went on to talk about some postulates and some theorems, but, you know, really, it all just comes back to the statements and the reasons, because that's all a proof really is.
All it is, baby. Yeah, Bodacious, that was actually quite an impressive song. You have a very soothing voice about you.
Why, thank you. It's great to hear that from one of my own people that I really look up to. Well, Mr. Defius, that's really all we have time for today. I'd like to say goodbye to our lovely audience we have out there, because they're just great people. And I hope you learned something today on Education of Music Today. I'm your host, Bodacious. See you next week. Goodbye. Have a nice day. See you later.
X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a.